Okay, folks. Welcome to the Final Fantasy 15 news update here. Now, once again, folks, if my audio decides to, well, be a complete, my apologies again because the audio is just going to be a complete pain in the butt here. So, as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple of news updates to mention to you. The first one here, this was posted back on January 31st, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm one day late. I know, kill the messenger. Anyway, we have some DLC coming out for Final Fantasy 15. We know for a fact that the Moogle Chocobo Carnival stuff, that's already out. That's the first of 6 big DLCs coming out from the Season Pass. We now know of 3 more DLC dates coming out here. That's 2, 3, and 4, out of the 6 that we're going to be getting. The first one here, Square Enix revealed plans for the next round of downloadable content, or DLC, focusing on Final Fantasy 15. Now, beginning on February 21st, that's less than 3 weeks away, fans can download the very special booster pack as part of the game's Season Pass. Now, the items will net Noctis and his party some special outfits that will grant temporary invisibility. I would highly guess from the images that we've seen from previous channels, they probably look like the Power Rangers movie. So these suits here, they can be used for only 30 minutes before needing a full day or 24 hours to recharge. Go figure. So that would be the second of 6 DLC releases. Now, the first of 3 episode DLCs and the third of 6 overall, the first DLC episode is scheduled for release on March 28th. Now, taking the stage here will be episode Gladiolus. It'll be featured as the playable character. Also, Gladiolus is also going to make an appearance as well. Now, for the second episode, Square Enix has confirmed that the second of 3 episodes and the fourth of 6 DLC releases overall, episode Prompto is going to be available sometime in June. That's what the rumors were told about. So I'm going to move back here. The other 2 DLCs here. Oops. I don't know why I went all the way back there. Sorry, I'm using Microsoft Edge again here. Just bringing down the details of what we just witnessed here. The other 2 episodes here, episode Ignis and the expansion pack, which is rumored to be, I think it's going to be called the Dark World. We don't know if that's confirmed yet. The other 2 DLCs, no release date as of yet, but we'll know later on this year. Now, the other big piece of information that I'm going to be breaking down here is Final Fantasy will be having their 30th anniversary event. So here's what they wrote down here from January 31st. Square Enix Japan just wrapped up a very special 30th anniversary event, which is called Final Fantasy 15, because remember it debuted back in, I think it was either 1987 or 1988. Now again, they don't turn 30 until later this year, which is December of 2017, but the company decided to pick today the game, which is called Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII, which made its debut back in 1997, is bound to celebrate their 20th anniversary, and they have some plans as well. They've decided to make a banner birthday year for Final Fantasy. Now, here's what we need to know right now. We already know about the DLC and such, superhero stuff, so Final Fantasy 15, that's out of the way. Here's some news regarding Final Fantasy 7 Remake and the Final Fantasy 12 news. So, for Final Fantasy 12, called the Zodiac Age, it's actually not far off, ladies and gentlemen, because they have, I'm pretty sure they've remastered that one. Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, which is coming out as a remastered International Zodiac job system. The fans will be able to play the game and in HD, which will be coming out everywhere on July 11th. However, for Japan and Asia, it will be coming out 2 days later on July 13th. Now, the fan favorite named Balthier will be joining World of Final Fantasy as a DLC champion summon to eventually celebrate the upcoming release. Now, as far as Final Fantasy VII Remake exists, Square Enix has released a new key artwork for the game, showcasing Cloud and a one-winged Sephiroth against the backdrop of Midgar. Now, if you're on the computer right now, you can actually click on it, and you can also check the images online. For Final Fantasy XIV, remember the game called Heaven's Sword Final Fantasy XIV? I think that was for PS4 and PC only. Their latest expansion, called Stormblood, is set for release on June 20th. Now, it's not new information right now, but the reminder was eventually issued at the event. Now, other Final Fantasy 30th anniversary news. Oh, there you go. There you go. It was 1987. At least I got it right. Okay. Game news from the mobile such. Cloud is going to join Final Fantasy Brave Exvius back on February 6th. The very special 30th anniversary campaign from Final Fantasy, for both Brave Exvius and Yoshitaka Amano has already contributed some art for it right here. The city of Final Fantasy Opera Omina will start up in Japan right now, because it's going to be up later on tonight. So, back on February 1st. Arif is coming to the game as well. It's going to be voiced by Maya Sakamoto. Pretty sure I pronounced that right. Also, Mobius Final Fantasy will be getting the most iconic villain in Final Fantasy history, named Sephiroth. He's going to be joining the game as well. Also, themed wine's been released for the 30th anniversary as well. It's going to come with 2 Swarovski crystal-covered glasses. Well, yeah, we don't even need to know about that. Yeah, these 2 paragraphs here, you obviously know what they are. Distant Worlds, it's going to be a new worldwide tour. Again, these are just the 2 big pieces of information. Final Fantasy 15 DLC details and the 30th anniversary news for Final Fantasy throughout the company here. Cup Noodle is going to be releasing 15 new flavors, which will each be based on a Final Fantasy villain, special fork as well. The handle is shaped like an Ultima weapon, back in Final Fantasy VII. There's going to be two TV series coming up soon. The first one here, Final Fantasy Lost Strangers. That's the new manga series for Japan. And Final Fantasy XIV, Daddy of Light. It tells the story of a father and son who bond through the game. Plus, there's going to be an escape room in Japan. That's for Final Fantasy XIV. At the Sapporo Snow Festival in Japan, it's going to have a Final Fantasy VII themed snow sculpture, which will feature both Cloud and Sephiroth. And if you like Noctis for Final Fantasy XV, well, he's going to be coming to Itaki's Street in Japan with a new Final Fantasy Fast Line coming. And finally, to wrap it all up, the exhibition is going to take place next year in Japan, sometime in 2018, to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy XV. So there you have it. That's your piece of information right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward throughout the entire year of Final Fantasy XV. The rest of the DLC coming out for the Season Pass for Final Fantasy XV, and celebrating the 30th anniversary of this game. Absolutely incredible. So until then, we have wrapped it up, folks. Thank you again for this quick little explanation video here regarding Final Fantasy. Definitely leave a subscription to the channel for more information. Like and comment the videos as well if you wish. And until next time, thanks for watching. And if you like Final Fantasy, enjoy the game. And until next time, thanks for watching. Take care, folks.